and a very good evening to you. And now, Lucy Abel, the bus and a test. It was the middle of winter a long time ago. The world was covered in snow, and the world was at war. Lucy Abel, who was 11, and her little sister of 8, had been evacuated to the north of Austria from their home in Vienna. They were now in the vast forested region called the Waldviertel, and there it was colder than anywhere else. And life in the forest wasn't that bad, but there was only one thing, something that could have been better: the school bus. The school bus left every morning at 6:15, far too early, but there was another bus, a later one, the one at 7:15. And so, one evening, Lucy Abel decided to have an extra hour in bed and go to school on the 7:15. A very good idea. It was, after all, the middle of winter, and the mathematics exam was to begin at 11 the next day, and maths was the hardest of all. No problem. Lucy was prepared and ready and waiting. And then came the bus. And then came the shock. Lucy, the driver explained, was only allowed to take the official school bus, the one that had already left. Lucy went as white as the snow. She thought of her maths. Lucy started to walk. 14 kilometers in 3 very short hours. Lucy walked fast to keep warm. And with just 10 minutes to spare, Lucy arrived in time for the test. Lucy relaxed, but not for long. The air raid siren went off. Enemy bombers were coming. There was no time to spare. Speed was essential. The children gathered their belongings and ran into the forest, and there they waited and waited. And then came the all clear. Nearly 3 hours had passed. The children and teachers went back to the school, but now, sadly or happily, no time for the test. The maths exam was postponed. The children were all given a slice of warm bread and a bowl of hot soup. Then home on the bus they all went. Rules are rules, and in Austria rules really are rules. And from that day on, Lucy always got up for the official school bus, and never again did she have to walk through the forest to school. And ironically, the enemy bombers never came back again. But this isn't the end of the story. The maths exam was held the next day, and Lucy Abel passed with an A, the best note of all. It was winter a long time ago when Lucy Abel walked through the forest to school. A wartime adventure she's never forgotten. Lucy Abel, the bus and a test.